kids! Today we're going to be reading The Hubbub Above, written by Arthur Howard. This story reminds me of when I was in the big city with Mommy and Daddy and Buster. Well, let's read all about The Hubbub Above.
The Hubbub Above, written by Arthur Howard. A bedtime story for the city that never sleeps. Sydney lived way up in a tall building, on the 52nd floor to be precise. She loved it there. She loved the ride in the elevator. She loved the view from the balcony. Most of all, she loved the quiet. Up on the 52nd floor, she couldn't hear the screeches, the scrunches, or the vroom from the street below. It's heavenly here, Sydney thought. Clomp, clomp. But then the Hubbubs moved in upstairs. They walked loud. I weigh a ton. Pass the peanuts. Do you think my nose is too long? They talked loud. Cha-cha, bim-bam, boom. And every Saturday night when they threw a party, they cha-cha'd very loud. Sydney tried knocking on the ceiling. She tried shouting from the balcony, Quiet! But nothing helped. Maybe you should move, said her cousin Spike, who lived downtown. Move? Said Sydney. That did it. It was time to pay the Hubbubs a visit. Mr. Hubbub opened the door. He was very tall, very wide, and he looked a bit, tusky. I live downstairs, Sydney began, and you're just in time for our party, said Mrs. Hubbub as she charged out of the kitchen. What a party! The food was awesome. The band was hip. Hippo days are here again. And all the guests were party animals. Cha-cha-cha went Sydney. Clump, clump, clump went the Hubbubs. That's when Sydney remembered. So when the band took a break, Sydney took her host aside. This is the best party I've ever been to, she said. And she explained as nicely as she could that sometimes they walked kind of loud, and sometimes they talked kind of loud, and sometimes when they cha-cha-cha'd upstairs, everything downstairs cha-cha-cha'd right along with them. The trouble is, said Mr. Hubbub, when you're an elephant, sometimes a step can become a stomp, a clink can become a clunk, and a bump can become a great big boom. But from now on, we'll remember to be quiet, said Mrs. Hubbub. Really, we will, because you know, my dear, an elephant never forgets. After that, the walking got a lot better. That Sydney is such a lovely little girl. Not so loud, dear. And the talking got, a little better. And what about those parties? Asked Cousin Spike. You know, those loud cha-cha parties. Oh, they're no problem, said Sydney. No problem at all, because you see, the Hubbubs never forget to invite me.
Did you like that story? Oh, goody, I did too. Well, I'll see you next time. And Miss Erica loves you so much, and Jesus loves you so much more. Bye now.